So, if life is stressful because it's nonstop, what kind of changes do you think you should probably make? Like, what are some of the specific challenges you feel like you're facing?
What are the who?
Some of the specific challenges you feel like you're facing.
Sleep deprivation,
Hmm.
which in turn, when you are sleep deprived, in turn, eating, eating any time, all day, all night, because you're
So you feel like being deprived of sleep makes you eat more?
not even about eating more. It's just
Eating unhealthy.
it's a snack fest all day. Not because I'm hungry, just because I don't know, eat.
So, okay.
Which I know is unhealthy.
So you're not meeting your expectations diet wise. And that's something that you see as an issue. Like what are your expectations for your diet concerning health?
I start off good in my purpose. I drink my coffee. Start off good. Oatmeal.
Right, but so so you start off good. What are your expectations for doing that? Because if you start off good, why aren't you continuing throughout the day to eat good? What are you expecting to get out of eating healthy only one time a day? Like, what realistic goal can you get out of that to the point that you even doing it?
My it 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 changes in the middle. It's my snacking. It's my snacking. I eat healthy in the morning. I have regular dinner. I just I'm snacking.
So why not cut out snacks?
Well, I can.
Or why not eat healthy snacks? What kind of snacks you eat?
Terrible stuff because I don't think we keep terrible stuff in the house. But like, I might eat a peanut butter and jelly sandwich in the middle of the night. I notice when I eat a peanut butter and jelly sandwich in the middle of the night, I wake up with high blood sugar. I can tell my blood sugar is high in the morning.
So you know that it's a family history dealing with your sugar. Why would you? What is it? The bread? Because the peanut is not the peanut butter; it's the bread, right? And the jelly. Okay. So if you know these things, why are you having a conflict with what you know is an issue? And how are you going to handle that?
I'm not thinking. I'm like,
You're thizzing and
I'm
you need to
bored.
get, you're doing it because you're bored.
I'm up. I might wake up in the middle of the night or and I maybe needed water.
Does your husband know that you're waking up in the middle of the night eating peanut butter and jelly sandwiches?
Well, sometimes when he calls me and I'm talking to him on the phone.
Mm. But do you tell him, or are you
Well, what are
just,
we talking?
or are you just, are you just feeding you? So you don't tell him
Well, I don't.
because I'm sure he calls you at odd hours of the night, being that he's a working man. Did you express to him that you are eating 3 or 4 peanut butter sandwiches?
I didn't say 3 or 4.
All right. Okay. How many? How many
No,
sandwiches?
just one.
How much?
Just one.
How much jelly is on that sandwich?
I don't think it's a lot of jelly.
How much jelly?
It's not even a lot. Just enough.
How many?
I think it's more.
How many teaspoons?
No. Put it on there. Put it on there.
Is it a heaping? Put it on there.
I don't think it's that. I think
Okay.
no, it's not. It's just enough jelly to not have peanut butter stuck to your mouth. Because I use a lot of peanut butter.
So would you say that you have a pattern of unhealthy eating when you're bored, and that's something that you need to fix?
No. I have a pattern of unhealthy
When you can't sleep. So it's associated with insomnia. Okay. All right. So then you need to replace food with something else to um, you need to replace eating um, with something that's a healthy habit when you have insomnia. And that's one of the things you need to work on. Because you said it, you know it, you're admitting that that's an issue.
And that's why I asked you. So it'll be right.
You asked me or you asked your husband? You asked your husband. I think part of your problem is that maybe you're confusing other people with your husband because I'm a doctor and you clearly said you asked me to move your treadmill, but I don't live with you. So I don't understand where that confusion came in. It could have something to do with your insomnia. Have you slept today? Oh, okay. That's one of the things that you might need to work on, sister, because you said that with all confidence. I'm sure your husband is a great guy. He's probably handsome like me, but okay. All right. So how do you handle conflict with your husband? So it has nothing. So you're not in any disputes that's causing you to eat more. Okay. All right. Does your husband show appreciation for you? Oh, okay. So it's not a marital issue. It's just unhealthy eating choices associated with insomnia. You know that you need to change those things. So what we're going to do for you is we're going to try to find some activities to help with your insomnia or find some things to help you sleep better. We might need to tell your husband that he probably shouldn't call you at odd hours of the day. You might need to get a plan together so that you can support him in conversation while he's gone if he needs it. But you guys need to come to an agreement to which you can balance that to where it's not interfering with your sleep pattern. Um, might be your children, maybe your children walk the halls at night. Maybe you don't sleep comfortable because they have issues. Um, but we're gonna come up with a plan for you and try to fix either your sleep patterns and or your insomnia. It's got you waking up out of your sleep. But we definitely know that eating is not a solution to it. How about a glass of lemon water? How about a different health choice? How about peanut butter and celery versus peanut butter on um, bread? You know, um, there's things you could do to substitute it, and ultimately, that's what you need to do. The treadmill is a good idea. Make sure you are getting your exercise in, but it's about making life chances. May I suggest that maybe you read a book instead of the internet because phones keep you woke longer. You might have went to check one thing in the middle of the night before you know it. You've been on your phone for an hour, 2 hours, and now you can't go back to sleep. right? So I don't think uh, it's something that you can't handle. I think you're aware of your issue, and you just need to make conscious decisions. Write down your goals to fix it, and get a plan together and follow that. All right. Well, I would like to thank you for your time. I'll send an invoice to your email. Um, I do charge $20,000 an hour. I'm gonna cut you a break because we didn't go an actual hour, so you can go ahead and settle for 10. I'll send an invoice, and I'll see you on your next coaching session. All right. It was a pleasure talking to you. Your children interrupted our whole session. I hope you can talk to your husband about getting some kind of discipline with these little children. I noticed that their hair wasn't really combed and they don't have any socks on. But oh, okay. It seems like your children have insomnia also. You might want to work on it. I don't like the way the one in the red t-shirt's looking at me. He does appear to have some sort of attitude. You might want to work on him. I fight kids. You probably should watch how you're looking at me. All right, I fight kids. All right. Um, until the next time. Um, listen, I enjoyed the coaching session, but I don't play about my money. I need my bread. All right. I don't take IOUs. You can send that Cash App or Zelle, but they don't do amounts like $10,000, which means they will put my money on hold. So I'm gonna need my bread in cash. Or your little son that's staring at me, I'm gonna beat his ass. All right, all right. I will beat your ass. You hear me? You want to fight? I fight kids. I fight kids.